night?
Oh, yeah, more than disappointing. Yeah. To play so poorly, I think, was a disappointment. Not so much the loss, but the play so poorly was particularly bad. I think we're 53% completions the first half, and we've been doing that now for the last 3 weeks, so it's just not good enough. Simple errors. Can't win without the ball.
Can you fix that in a week, Geoff?
Yeah, sure we can. You know, we're really positive about it. You know, they're simple choices and errors, you know, so I suppose it's better to have a bad day this week than maybe next week.
How have you addressed that?
Troops you have missing factor in?
Oh, no, I won't blame that. No, we had quality side today, and we should perform better.
How have you addressed the completion rate the last few weeks, Geoff? What have you tried to...
Oh, look, you know, it's a mindset. It's not anything that you can train for, but it's you know, it's a mindset. I think we've just got to individually, collectively be better. You know, we're just dropping the balls. You know, we're kicking the ball, getting the full. You know, we're just making poor choices at times.
How do you think Hodjo went tonight, giving service to the guys?
Yeah, look, I think he was out on his feet the last 10 or 15 minutes, which you could expect is his first game this year. So it was always going to be difficult, but that's, yeah, he came on for a little time earlier in the year. But, yeah, full game, so look, he did well to get through it. He was struggling at the end, obviously, but that's the nature of the beast.
Brendan Lawrence, will he be back next week?
Yeah, I said that last week, but look, it was one of those things, it was close, but he'll definitely be back next week.
Geoff, if you wanted to, you could have treated it like a final. I mean, there was $100,000 and a minor premiership on the line. Did you approach it like that, or not? You know?
No, not really. But obviously, we would have loved to have finished at the top of the comp by ourselves. But now, I think we get pipped again by 4 and against, don't we? So, look, you know, we're still number one in my books. But again, as I said, 4 against gives that away. But yes, it would have been nice. It would have been a just reward for the players, particularly. But it's not to be.
Geoff, do you think there should be a different system than 4 and against? Do you think there's a better way to do it?
Oh look, I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Play another game, maybe.
Jamie, did last week's game, do you think it maybe was a contributing factor, took a bit of energy to win on the bell like that? It's not easy, is it, you know?
Oh, no, I don't think it was a factor. We just played poorly tonight. Like Geoff said, we kept dropping the ball and our defence wasn't good enough. And you know, they're a quality side out there, and on their home track they're definitely hard to play against. So, you know, we've got to be a lot better than we dished up tonight.
Geoff mentioned the players' mindset. Jamie, what's your take at the moment? Where are the guys' heads at?
Oh, obviously disappointed about the game that we played out there tonight, and yeah, probably take a few more hours or another day or so to get over it. But you know, we'll bounce back and get ready for a semi-final next week.
Is there any sense of that at training at the moment?
What's that?
Just the mindset being a bit off, perhaps, and the execution.
Training's been fine. We've had good preparation. We've just got to come up with better decisions with the ball. We kept dropping it and tried to offload. And like I said, our defence wasn't up to scratch.
Brett Stewart was a very late thing, Geoff, was it?
Yeah, he heard he started training. So
He'll be back next week, will he?
We're hoping, but again, we'll have to just see how he goes through the week.
Geoff, what did you make of the Cowboys? Do you think they can really give this premiership a shake?
Oh, I think, as I mentioned before, I think anyone in the top 8 has an opportunity. On the day, anyone can beat anyone. You know, that's how close it is. You've really got to turn up and put your best game on the paddock. I think those teams that can get their best players out in the field will probably have a bit more of a chance. But even then, you need to turn up with the right mindset. Otherwise, you're not going to win.
Jamie, how would you sort of sum up the journey? Like, there's been times this year where you've looked invincible, haven't you? You've been world beaters, and other times where, like tonight, where things have been...
Yeah, been a little bit inconsistent there. Something we spoke about. Like I said, we know we can play a lot better than what we did tonight. So, you know, we've just got to prepare well all week and be ready to go on Saturday. I think it's Saturday, isn't it?
I think so.
Geoff, what do you think the Cowboys' biggest strengths are as a team?
Oh, it's not up to me. It'll be whoever's playing them next week. Don't worry about that.
How does footy change next week, Geoff? It's semi-final footy. How does it change?
Oh, look, the intensity will be much higher, I think. You know, both teams, particularly in the top 4, would be vying for that week off, which is important. We had a pretty tough game last year against the Roosters. It was 4-0, I think, and took its toll the next week, and then we went back up again for the grand final. So that week off is quite an advantage, but you know, in saying that, there's been plenty of teams that have come from the bottom four to win the comp as well. So we just need to prepare for next week and do our best.
And just before half time, there was a try where it was clearly knocked on the air. They still went upstairs. I know you guys were surprised that they did that.
Don't go there. Yeah, you go through the subjective things that go on, and that's cut and dry, so I don't know why I want that, but the subjective things I think are still inconsistent, so anyway.
What about hosting South just down the road from Redfern next week?
Oh, look, the rules are the rules. We'll just be positive and get on with it.
Thanks, fellas.